The Enigma of Eclipsia, a Midsummer Festival mystery. In the quaint town of Eclipsia, nestled along the serene banks of Lake Luna, the townsfolk eagerly awaited the arrival of their most cherished event, the Midsummer Festival. This annual celebration marked the peak of summer and was renowned for its enchanting atmosphere, lively music, and spectacular fireworks display over the lake. It was a time when the entire community came together to celebrate their heritage and the beauty of nature. Eclipsia was known for its picturesque landscapes, with rolling hills, lush forests, and crystal-clear waters. The town had a rich history, steeped in legends and folklore, and its people were proud of their traditions. The Midsummer Festival was not just a party, it was a tribute to the town's past, a celebration of its present, and a hopeful gaze into its future. This year, the festival held special significance, as it marked the centennial anniversary of the event. The townsfolk had been preparing for months, ensuring that every detail was perfect. Streets were adorned with colorful banners, gardens were meticulously tended, and local artisans crafted beautiful decorations. The anticipation was palpable, and everyone looked forward to the festivities with great excitement. On the morning of the festival, 16-year-old Ava woke up with a sense of exhilaration. She had always loved the Midsummer Festival, but this year was extra special. Ava was an aspiring photographer with a keen eye for capturing the beauty of her surroundings. She had been chosen to document the festival for the town's historical archives, a task that filled her with pride and enthusiasm. "Ava, breakfast is ready," called her mother from the kitchen. "Coming, Mom," Ava replied, grabbing her camera and heading downstairs. As she sat down to eat, her father smiled at her. "Excited for the big day?" "Absolutely. I can't wait to capture all the magic of the festival. I want to make sure our centennial celebration is remembered for generations," Ava said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. After breakfast, Ava set out to explore the town and begin her photographic journey. The streets were already buzzing with activity as vendors set up their stalls, musicians tuned their instruments, and children ran around in joyful anticipation. She wandered through the market square, snapping photos of the vibrant stalls filled with handmade crafts, delicious treats, and colorful flowers. "Ava! Over here," called a familiar voice. Ava turned to see her best friend, Leo, waving at her. Leo was a talented musician who played the violin and was set to perform at the festival that evening. He was also Ava's partner in their numerous adventures around Eclipsia. "Hey, Leo! Are you ready for your performance tonight?" Ava asked as she approached him. "Nervous, but excited. I've been practicing a special piece for the centennial celebration. It's a mix of traditional Eclipsian melodies and modern elements," Leo explained, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. "I can't wait to hear it. I'm sure it will be amazing," Ava said, giving him an encouraging smile. They continued to wander through the town together, enjoying the festive atmosphere. As they walked by the lake, Ava paused to take in the view. The water shimmered under the midday sun, and the surrounding trees cast gentle reflections on its surface. "This place is so beautiful. I'm glad we get to celebrate such a special occasion here, Ava mused, capturing the scene with her camera. Eclipsia is truly unique. There's something magical about this town, Leo agreed, looking out at the lake. As the day progressed, Ava and Leo decided to visit the town's historical museum, where an exhibition dedicated to the Midsummer Festival's centennial was being held. The museum was housed in a charming old building, filled with artifacts, photographs, and stories from Eclipsia's past. They were greeted by Mrs. Thompson, the museum curator, who had known them since they were children. "Hello, Ava, Leo. It's wonderful to see you. I'm so glad you came to visit the exhibition." "Hi, Mrs. Thompson. We wouldn't miss it for the world," Ava said with a smile. The exhibition was a treasure trove of memories, showcasing the evolution of the Midsummer Festival over the past 100 years. Ava was particularly fascinated by the old photographs, which captured the spirit and joy of the festival in different eras. As she took pictures of the displays, she felt a deep connection to her town's history. "Look at this, Leo," Ava said, pointing to a photograph from the very first Midsummer Festival. "Can you imagine what it was like back then? It must have been amazing. It's incredible to think that we're part of this long-standing tradition," Leo replied, admiring the photograph. As they continued to explore the exhibition, Ava noticed an old, weathered book on a pedestal. The book was titled The Legends of Eclipsia and was filled with tales and myths about the town and its origins. "This is fascinating," Ava said, flipping through the pages. "I've heard some of these stories from my grandparents, but I've never seen them written down like this." Mrs. Thompson approached them, noticing their interest. "That book is a compilation of Eclipsia's most beloved legends. It was written by one of the town's founders, who wanted to preserve our folklore for future generations." Ava and Leo listened intently as Mrs. Thompson recounted one of the legends. It was the story of the lunar jewel, a mythical gem said to possess the power to bring harmony and prosperity to the town. According to the legend, the jewel was hidden somewhere in Eclipsia, waiting to be discovered by someone pure of heart. "That's such a beautiful story. I wonder if there's any truth to it," Ava said, her curiosity piqued. "Many people have searched for the lunar jewel over the years, but it remains a mystery. Some say it's just a legend, while others believe it's real and still out there, waiting to be found," Mrs. Thompson explained. Ava and Leo left the museum with a sense of wonder and intrigue. As they walked back to the festival grounds, they couldn't stop thinking about the legend of the lunar jewel. "What if we tried to find the lunar jewel?" Ava suggested, her eyes shining with excitement. "It would be an incredible adventure, and it would make this centennial celebration even more special." Leo grinned. "I'm up for it. Let's do some research and see if we can uncover any clues." For the next few hours, Ava and Leo scoured the town's archives, searching for any information that might lead them to the lunar jewel. They pored over old maps, diaries, and letters, hoping to find a hidden clue or a forgotten hint. As the sun began to set, casting a warm golden glow over the town, Ava came across an old journal belonging to one of the town's early settlers. The journal contained a series of cryptic entries about a hidden treasure and mentioned a location near the heart of Eclipsia. "Leo, look at this. It might be a clue," Ava said, showing him the journal. "The heart of Eclipsia, that sounds familiar. I think it refers to the ancient oak tree in the center of town. It's one of the oldest landmarks in Eclipsia," Leo said thoughtfully. "Then that's where we need to go," Ava exclaimed, her excitement growing. They quickly made their way to the ancient oak tree, which stood majestically in the town square. The tree was a symbol of Eclipsia's strength and resilience, its branches spreading wide and its roots deep in the earth. As they circled the tree, searching for any hidden markers or signs, Ava noticed a small, weathered plaque at the base of the tree. The plaque bore an inscription that read, "Seek the light of the full moon, where shadows dance and secrets loom." This must be it. The clue is referring to the full moon. But what does it mean by "where shadows dance and secrets loom"? Ava wondered aloud. Leo thought for a moment. The full moon, it must be talking about the reflection of the moon on Lake Luna. The shadows and secrets could refer to something hidden in the reflection. That makes sense. "Let's head to the lake and see if we can find anything," Ava said, her heart racing with anticipation. They arrived at the lake just as the full moon rose, casting a silvery glow over the water. The reflection of the moon shimmered on the surface, creating a mesmerizing dance of light and shadows. As they carefully observed the reflection, Ava noticed a peculiar pattern in the water near the shoreline. It looked like a series of concentric circles, almost as if something was hidden beneath the surface. "Look, Leo. There's something there," Ava said, pointing to the pattern. They waded into the shallow water and began to dig, their hands moving quickly but carefully. After a few moments, they uncovered a small, ornate box. The box was intricately designed with symbols that matched those in the legends of the lunar jewel. "This is it. We found it!" Ava exclaimed, her voice filled with awe. With trembling hands, Ava opened the box, revealing a breathtaking gemstone that seemed to radiate a soft, ethereal light. The lunar jewel was even more beautiful than they had imagined, its brilliance illuminating their faces. "We did it, Ava! We found the lunar jewel!" Leo said, his voice filled with wonder. As they held the jewel, a sense of peace and harmony washed over them. It was as if the legend had come to life, and they could feel the jewel's power bringing a renewed sense of unity and prosperity to Eclipsia. That evening, as the Midsummer Festival reached its peak, Ava and Leo returned to the town square, eager to share their discovery with the townsfolk. The festival grounds were alive with music, laughter, and the vibrant energy of celebration. Ava and Leo made their way to the main stage, where the mayor of Eclipsia, Mr. Hargrove, was addressing the crowd. They approached him, holding the lunar jewel carefully in their hands. "Mr. Hargrove, we have something incredible to share with you and the town," Ava said, her voice filled with excitement. The mayor looked at them curiously. "What is it, Ava?" "We found the lunar jewel. The legend is true, and we discovered it near Lake Luna," Ava explained, holding up the gemstone for everyone to see. The crowd gasped in astonishment, their eyes widening with awe as they beheld the jewel's radiant beauty. Mr. Hargrave's face lit up with amazement and joy. "This is extraordinary. Ava and Leo, you have uncovered a piece of our town's history and brought the legend to life. This is a momentous occasion for Eclipsia," Mr. Hargrove declared, his voice filled with pride. The townsfolk erupted into applause, cheering and celebrating the incredible discovery. The lunar jewel was placed on display in the town square, where it became a symbol of Eclipsia's rich heritage and the enduring spirit of its people. As the night continued, the festival's fireworks display lit up the sky, casting a brilliant tapestry of colors over the town and the lake. Ava and Leo watched in awe, feeling a deep sense of fulfillment and happiness. "This has been the most amazing day. I can't believe we found the lunar jewel," Ava said, her heart brimming with joy. "Me neither. It's a memory we'll cherish forever," Leo replied, smiling at his best friend. As the final fireworks burst into the sky, Ava felt a sense of pride in her town and in the adventure she had shared with Leo. They had not only celebrated the Midsummer Festival but had also become a part of Eclipsia's history, uncovering a legendary treasure that would inspire future generations. And so, under the glow of the full moon and the shimmering lights of the fireworks, Ava and Leo's story became a cherished part of Eclipsia's lore, a testament to the power of curiosity, friendship, and the enduring magic of their beloved town. The end.